Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Michael is about to make a move that nobody saw coming, and it looks like Willow is going to be the one paying the biggest emotional price. For weeks, tension has been building between them, and many fans have wondered whether Michael's trust in Willow is as solid as it once was. Now the stage is set for a showdown, and the week of September 29th is going to prove that Michael's determination to expose the truth is stronger than any feelings he still carries for her. When Willow tries to cover her tracks, thinking she can keep certain choices hidden, Michael won't hesitate to dig deeper. His instincts are sharper than ever, and he believes there's no room left for hesitation. The heartbreak is that Willow may realize too late that her attempts to keep the peace have only fueled his resolve to strike back. As this battle escalates, Michael doesn't just rely on words. He goes for evidence, he goes for leverage, and he shows Willow that he's not the same man who once forgave so easily. This is the side of Michael that's ruthless, strategic, and willing to crush opposition even if it means destroying someone he once considered the closest person in his life. When the truth is laid bare, Willow faces a stunning defeat. She will have to reckon with the fact that her carefully constructed image of loyalty and innocence isn't as bulletproof as she thought. The fallout won't just affect her relationship with Michael, but will ripple across the family, pulling others into the storm. Meanwhile, Drew is moving in a completely different direction, and he believes he has the perfect plan to finally get the upper hand. For weeks he has been quietly crafting a scheme, convinced that this time he's thought of every possible angle. He wants to play the hero, wants to prove that he can orchestrate the outcome, but the reality is far more complicated. The problem with Drew is that he underestimates the players around him. He assumes people will act predictably, that they won't dare to question his moves. But Port Charles has never been a town where people just fall in line. And this week will reveal the cracks in his confidence. The very plan he was so sure of will unravel in real time, showing just how far he still has to go before he can call himself the strategist he imagines. It's not just about one small mistake. Drew's plot fails because it's built on a foundation of misplaced trust and hidden assumptions. He will be forced to face the fact that he doesn't hold all the cards, and someone else is quietly waiting to pull the rug out from under him. His failure isn't just a tactical misstep, it's a humiliation that leaves him scrambling to recover. For those who have been waiting for Drew to face consequences, this will be the week they see it happen. And while he may promise himself a comeback, the sting of defeat will linger, leaving him vulnerable in ways he hasn't been in a long time. While Michael and Drew dominate much of the action, Britt is silently carrying the heaviest burden of all. Her calm exterior hides a storm of secrets, and at the center of it is the lingering shadow of Nathan. Fans know how deeply she was tied to him, and they've long wondered whether there were parts of their story left untold. This week makes it clear that Britt has been concealing something significant. She thought she could keep Nathan's memory locked away in a private corner of her heart, but the truth is far more explosive than simple grief. She knows things that could shatter perceptions, things that others in Port Charles aren't prepared to hear. And the longer she hides it, the more dangerous the secret becomes. The emotional toll on Britt is enormous. She wants to protect Nathan's legacy, but she also fears that the truth will devastate the people around her. Every time she opens her mouth to speak, she hesitates, calculating whether now is the moment to let it slip. The conflict is eating her alive, and those closest to her are beginning to sense that something is off. Her attempts to smile through the pain only highlight the weight she's carrying. If and when the truth finally comes out, it won't just be a quiet revelation. It will be a shockwave that changes how everyone remembers Nathan, and it will put Britt at the center of a storm she has tried to avoid. As the week moves forward, the three storylines begin to weave together in subtle but powerful ways. Michael's ruthless push against Willow creates an atmosphere of distrust and suspicion, a perfect backdrop for Drew's plan to collapse. Every failure and every secret builds into a larger pattern, showing that Port Charles is a town where no lie stays hidden and no scheme goes unpunished. Michael believes he's taking control, Drew believes he can outmaneuver fate, and Britt believes she can carry her secrets forever, but the truth is that all three are heading straight into walls of their own making. What makes Michael's victory over Willow so dramatic is that it's not just about personal betrayal. It's about power, about proving that he's strong enough to stand on his own without bending to emotion. Viewers will watch as he dismantles her defenses, piece by piece, showing no mercy even when she begs for understanding. Willow may try to fight back, may try to salvage the relationship, but Michael's eyes are fixed on the bigger picture. He's tired of being the man who's always forgiving, always stepping back for the sake of peace. This time, he's determined to show that he can win, even if it means breaking the heart of someone he once loved. For Willow, the devastation isn't just about losing Michael's trust. It's about realizing that her own actions brought her here. Every secret she tried to keep, every little half-truth she thought would protect her family, is now being used against her. And the more Michael pushes, the more trapped she feels. Her breakdown will be emotional, raw, and painful to watch, but it will also be a turning point. This is the moment she realizes she can't just hide from the truth. Whether she tries to rebuild herself or collapses under the weight of Michael's judgment will determine her next chapter. On the other hand, comes with a very different tone. His failure isn't fueled by heartbreak, but by arrogance. He was convinced that his plot would succeed, that everything would fall into place just the way he imagined. Instead, he's left standing in the ruins of his own strategy, facing questions he can't answer and consequences he never prepared for. The humiliation will sting, but it may also open the door for him to rethink his approach. For the first time in a while, Drew will have to decide whether he wants to continue playing this game or step back and admit that he can't control everything. And Britt, her silence becomes louder than any words. Every glance, every pause, every nervous smile is a clue that she's holding back something massive. The closer others get to uncovering the truth, the more desperate she becomes to keep it hidden. But secrets in Port Charles always find a way of surfacing. When Britt finally slips, even slightly, the shockwaves will be immediate. People who thought they knew Nathan's story will be forced to question everything, and Britt's role in hiding it will make her a target of anger, confusion, and betrayal. The week of September 29th is shaping up to be one of the most explosive in recent memory. Michael proving himself at Willow's expense, Drew facing the collapse of his big scheme, and Britt silently holding on to a truth that could change everything. Each storyline carries its own weight, but together they create a picture of a town on the edge of chaos. Port Charles is never short on drama, but this week reminds everyone that no matter how carefully you plan, no matter how hard you try to control the narrative, the truth always finds a way to surface. By the end of the week, fans will be left reeling. Michael's ruthless victory will leave him stronger but colder, Willow will be shattered in ways that change her forever, Drew will be humbled by his own failure, and Britt will be pushed closer to revealing the secret she's been guarding with her life. The pieces are moving, the stakes are higher than ever, and the characters we thought we knew are being tested in ways that will define their futures. This is General Hospital at its most intense, and viewers will not want to miss a single moment as these stories collide and reshape the lives of everyone in Port Charles. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.